everything. It's everything. It's everything. What it's meant to be will be.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna be here. So today I'm back with something that I told y'all that I was gonna come back with. So we're gonna be talking about edges today, laying our baby hairs. Now I know you guys are probably gonna ask me about this turban, but just hang on tight. I will be letting you guys know where I get my turbans from really soon. So just hang on tight, okay? So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. I'm just gonna show you guys how I lay my edges, my natural hair edges or whatever. Yeah, so before we get into it, my edges are naturally kinky straight. They've always been like that. I do not perm them. I don't put relaxer. I don't do anything to make them like this. My hairline has always been like this, even before I got relaxers when I was younger, because my mom told me. So yeah, I just have fine hair and it's kinky straight around my hairline. It's always been like that. So it's pretty easy for me to lay down my edges. Excuse me if my voice is cracking up. It's kind of early. So I'm just going to show you guys the products that I do use on my edges, and I'm pretty sure you guys know, if you've been following me for a really long time, then you already know what I use. I use the olive oil Eco Styler Gel. It is a holy grail for me. It's one of my favorites, but you can use whatever works for you. My favorite edge control is the Ebin 24-hour extra firm hold, and it looks like this. You can get this at your local beauty supply store. I don't really use edge control that often. I haven't used this in a really, really long time. But if I had to choose out of all the edge control I've tried, this is the best one. It does last for a really, really long time, and it actually does hold. Now, I know you guys know I used to use the olive oil, I think it's the ORS edge control. I don't use that one anymore because this one is actually better. And no shade to that brand or anything. I do like that brand, but this does hold a lot longer. You guys have seen me use the Got To Be Glue Ultra styling gel. This on my hairline or on my forehead when I lay my wigs. Now, I have gotten a lot of questions from you guys asking me, do I think that it'd be good to use on your edges on a regular to lay them down? I have to say no, because this is an extreme hold and it's thick. So I mean, after so long, I feel like you will constantly have to wash your hairline to get it out, and I just feel like it's a bit too heavy for everyday use on puffs and stuff. I know some naturals do use this on their puffs, but I don't recommend it because I feel like eventually it will snatch out your edges. If you're not taking it out properly, that's the thing. You have to wash this stuff out. And if you're not going to want to wash your hair every other day when you apply this, do not use this, okay? And I know a lot of you guys like to ask me, over time, do I feel like using gel and edge control on my edges have thinned them out? No. Y'all, I've been using gels and edge control on my hair since the beginning of time, since I was able to lay my baby hairs, and no. So to each his own. If you don't want to do this, you know, it's up to you. And I don't add anything else. I did have gel on my hairline yesterday, so yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so this is my hairline. This is what I'm going to be working with. I'm just going to be laying my baby hairs. You guys know I use a Colgate toothbrush. This is my handy dandy toothbrush. I love it. I use this on my edges. But to throw a twist on it, I did pick up this edge brush that I saw in my local beauty supply store. I've seen a lot of people use this on YouTube, and they say it's great. I have used it, so I'm going to let you guys know what I think, but I'm not going to let you guys know at the beginning of the video. We're just going to go through the motions and I'll let you know. So I'm going to use this on one side of my head, and then I'm going to use my toothbrush on the other side and just do it like that. Baby hairs usually look like this, guys. They're your thinner portion, your finer portion, I should say, of hair. So these are my baby hairs. They always grow this length. These are, I mean, they've always been like this. These are my baby hairs. So what I like to do is I like to dab my brush into the gel. I don't like to get too much. And then what I like to do is pull the hair down. Hopefully this is making sense, guys. You can see what I'm doing. So I like to pull the hair down and kind of hold the rest with my finger, and then do a swoop. And then just swoop it around like so. And then I have that swoop. And I don't always do my baby hairs like this, guys. But majority, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. You guys know sometimes I just swoop this big part around. So yeah, this is how I do it, guys. It's really, this is it. It's a no-brainer. Like, you just swoop it around. And then I just brush the excess. So depending on whatever style I have, you know, it just depends on which way the hair goes. Everybody does theirs different. And it may take you a few tries to get it right. As you guys can see, I'm going over the same baby hair a million times. This is what I do. Normally the rest of my hair would be kind of laid down, but it's really not. But whatever, I'm just showing you guys my baby hairs, how I do my baby hairs. And I know some people are probably going to say, that's not how you do baby hairs. But guys, I do have natural hair. It's kinky straight, so this is how they turn out. And then normally, like when I get to this part on my sideburns, I just slick this up. And I just tuck it in my turban if I'm wearing a turban. And that's what I do. Okay. So I'm going to do this side a little different because I don't always do my hairline like this. Yeah, I don't always do my baby hairs like this. So yeah, anyways. So on this side right here in the front, I'm going to use this edge brush comb thing. And I'm going to do the same thing I did on this side, and then we'll do a different on the other side, if you guys get what I mean. So the number one problem I have with this is, look how long the bristles are, and they're like all bunched together. You see in the toothbrush they're spaced out. Number one problem. So let's see. So you kind of like brush it down, and then you take this and you do this. So the comb is to help you swoop it around. Now, the problem that I have with this, y'all can already tell I don't like this. I don't. The problem I have with this thing is, number one, it's not sturdy. Like, I need it to be thick and sturdy, okay? Like a toothbrush. It's not sturdy. It's a bit flimsy. Like, I can't have nothing laying down my edges that's flimsy, right? The brush part is not hard enough to lay some edges. Like, I see where they were going. This was a good idea. Could suggest is that it looks more like a toothbrush, the shape, because this is just no. And then this is flimsy. I like the brush, the comb on the end, but it's just flimsy. So I don't know. It's just a no for me, y'all. I'm not with it. And then it's like, what if somebody don't even have that much baby hair? Like, you see how this is pointy? I use the tip of the toothbrush. Look at the tip of this. What am I gonna do with this? So it's a no. It's a no. So it's just a no for me. It's a no for me. But I'm not even gonna finish using this. I don't even like it. I'm not even gonna play myself like that. So on another note, what I like to do to my edges is I simply just swoop them around. And you guys see me do this quite often. I don't do any baby hairs. I literally just put some gel on my toothbrush and swoop them around. Like so. And since I have a turban on, I have to kind of tuck my baby hairs in to look presentable. But if you don't have a turban on, you don't have to do this. So that's what I typically like to do. So I just usually just slick everything down. Bring it around town. And that's what I do. And then for my sideburns, I just slick them up. Like so. Since I got this turban on, it's kind of in the way. It's in the way, girl. It's in the way. This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. And if you want better hold, you can just add some edge control on top. And see, edge control does make it hold a lot better, as you can see. Like, look at this. Look at that. It's holding, honey. So I'm just going to show you. Usually I do put it on top of gel just because you want... Okay, this is the thing about edge control. You want to use the gel first to kind of sculpt it. And then to set it is when you want to use the edge control. Because the edge control is pretty hard to move around. It's pretty hard to move around. I don't do this every time. A lot of times I just use the Eco Styler gel. But if so, this is what I do. And as you guys can see, now the baby hairs are really held into place. They are not going to move. They're not going to move. And see, this is really good. So you always want to sculpt the baby hair first with the gel. And then you want to seal it in with the edge control. And then look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful and sleek those baby hairs are. Yes, honey. Yes. But yeah, most of the time I do it like this. I don't really do this method that much. And then you can add the edge control onto your sideburns. But yeah, guys, this is how I lay my baby hairs. These are the tools that I use. I'm gonna have to say no to this dual-ended edge brush. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you guys how I lay my baby hairs, my edges, how I smooth them, get them sleek and slick. Yeah, that's all I do. That's all I do. I'm gonna just go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.